Hey everybody, this is Ron and my entire staff here, I think, working this video for you because we're going to actually go online to a live site today. And this is going to be a very, very important video right now because what I'm about to show you is what we do right here to make offers on bank-owned properties almost every single day. And our principal source that we're getting them from now, which I just learned about just a short time ago from one of my students in my classes. Good thing I do these classes, they come back and teach me all this stuff. Listen, I'm going to go through this website and you might want to stop right now and go to listingbook.com, listingbook.com, and get on the actual site if you want and follow along with me if you do it on another computer other than the one you're watching on right now. But what this is a source for realtors to go into the MLS and send you bank-owned properties and short sales every single day based on the parameters that you put in to select what you want from. Every single day I get this email from this realtor and another one, if you'll scroll it on up, Stephanie, and it just gives me a list. Stop right there for a minute. Really 19 new listings residential. What it is, it's new listings, but it's also changes on older listings, meaning they reduce the price. Now on my iPad it comes in double format. I get 2 rows of houses. On this screen here we only see one, so I'm going to show you what I look for and really cool stuff that's on this site. By the way, it's free. Now you got to have a realtor sponsor you. They'll be glad to do it. It costs them nothing as far as I know, and they just sign you up, put in the parameters, and hoping you're going to go back to them and make offers. Incidentally, you're not obligated to. If you get this and you want to make offers through more than one realtor, you're certainly free to do so. And frankly, we have to do that because one realtor can't handle the number of offers that we're putting out. So Stephanie, let's just, if you'll scroll that up a little bit, let me just pick one here. By the way, guys, you can see that the price of the house is actually right on the screen, and the picture of the house for most of them is right here. Now that's important. That's very important because this is what I use to start my selection process. Now what I've done here is I've asked the realtor to send me everything that's listed below $100,000 for the asking price, and I'm looking for I'm going to start with the cheapest houses and go up. What I'll do first is start with, I'm going to scroll down the list, and in my case anything that's listed, just back up here just a second. Let's just say this, let's just do this one, I don't know, right here, Steph. We have one on Darlington Road. It's listed for $40,000. Now she just punched that picture and here comes this beautiful screen right here. You'll scroll it up just a little bit. Let me just show you the information that you can get at a touch of a button right now. Man, I used to actually have to work to do this. So watch this. Here comes this screen, and I can immediately see that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with 1,346 square feet in it. And look at this, days on the market is only 3 days. DOM, that's days on the market for this particular house. I got a picture of the house right there, and oh, this one's a bad one. There's no additional photos. Let's go back. I want to find one with photos. So we're going to bounce right back to the main screen, and let's just pull another one. Let's try, I don't know, let's try Nightingale Road here. See if we can get some additional photos on that. How come you're picking all the ones with no additional photos?
I don't know.
All right, go back. Because most of these have, some of them have as high as 13 photos on them. Oh, look at this one. Let's try this. Let's see if we can get some. No, hit the button. Hit the actual picture. There you go. Still no additional photos. All right. We're going to keep trying because I want you to see this. We'll go back again. All right. Scroll it on up. Boom, boom. All right. See, ones that are listed at $99.9, I probably wouldn't even mess with those because I can tell you that most of these are pretty much at R right here. So I'm looking for the cheapies. Now look, I could have had them select out all of the higher price ones. I could have set this anything listed at say 50 and below. But I do want to just keep an eye on the other stuff because every once in a while a real deal creeps through here. And the more you learn about your market, the easier this gets. Because see, I can look on here and many of these streets I recognize. So sometimes I don't even want to go there. Here's one, for example, it's on Prospect Street. Let's, for the heck of it, let's go look at it. By the way, I put in an offer on this yesterday for your information. Let's just see if it's got photos. Well, I don't know why we're having trouble getting photos here, but normally we have photos right here. They have several different photos, and we can click that button, and we can pull up several different photos, and literally you can sit here and look at the inside of your house with multiple views of it right here on your screen, and you'll instantly see if it's in good shape or bad shape. And I'm not going to stop here, Stephanie, until I find one. So go back, and we're going to find one with photos. I've never seen so many of them without photos, to tell you the truth. Let's try this one on Dustin here. Here comes a nice house up, asking $69,900. Hey, we got photos. All right, hit that button right there. There's 18 of them on this pretty house. Now just scroll this up. Now look, I can tell this is a short sale, guys, because it's got furniture in it. If it's got furniture in it, it's short sale, it's not a bank-owned property. So this is one we'd have to submit an offer into the realtor and sit around for the bank to decide to take or not. But you can see the house is in excellent condition. All right, let's go back now, enough on that. They know what photos of houses look like. I just wanted to point out that there they are sitting right there for you to pull up. All right, back to this for a minute. This gives us a description of the house. First thing I look at, bedrooms, baths, square footage, days on the market. This one's been on the market 12 days. Scroll up for me just a little bit and look at this. Here is the description. Fantastic first-time home, well-planned, 3-2 split plan, yada, 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 describes the house. It does not actually mention there that it's a short sale, but I'm sure that it is. And look here, there's directions right there, guys, to tell you what neighborhood that the property's in, so that if you don't know your area that well, it points it right out to you. So sometimes when I don't recognize the street address, I just come right down here and I can read that description and I can know what part of Jacksonville the house is in, like instantly. And if I can't figure it out, I can always go to the map button, which I'll get to here in just a second. Scroll it on up while you got it. Okay, here's more information on the house right here. And let's go all the way down here at the bottom. Look at here. This house was listed on 2/15 for $69,900. Last updated on 2/25. Now you got to watch this area down here because sometimes they got a sold on there. Obviously, if it's sold, so you won't be making an offer on it. So, all right, let's scroll it back down, Stephanie. Now, I want to show you something really cool. Watch this. Right up here, there's an area sales button. Hit that for me. And bingo, here comes all the comps on this property, just like that. Here's your subject across the top. It's a 1,278 square foot house. And look at here. It tells you that the subdivision is Phoenix Park. Here's all the houses that are listed in Phoenix, that sold in Phoenix Park. And here's areas that are right around Phoenix Park. So these are probably all good comps. So what I do here is I look at the 1276, and now I scan down and I'm looking for properties that were obviously sold. Here's one at 1,250 square feet, sold for $103,500, and it sold in September of 11. I'm going to eliminate all the bank-owned properties. Look at here. Here's one for 1,560 square feet, sold for $125,400, sold in January of this year. In fact, I'm sorry, sold for $117,000, listed for $125,000. This one sold for $103,000, listed for $109,000. So I'm going to scan here and I'm looking for the high-priced ones, and I'm chunking out all of the low-priced ones because you cannot use these bank-owned properties for comps. But look how easy it is there for me to find my comps right there. So I put the ARV on this property. It's 1278. This ARV is not going to be more than about 100 to 110 max. So I've got what I needed to know just like that, all laid out for me. All right, go back to the main screen just for a second. And let me point out some other cool feature we got here. Go right over here and it says map it. If you'll hit that for me, pull that up, and bingo, here comes a picture from Google Maps. Tells you exactly how to get to the property. And by the way, if you go to Google Maps, and see if you can pull up hit that button there and see what happens. No. If you go to Google Maps, you can actually there's a red button on the left. If you hit the red button on the left of the bar that pops up, it'll take you to a picture of the house, and then you can scan the whole neighborhood from Google Maps. And I'm sure that's what this is. We just haven't taken time to figure out how to get that bar to pop up. I'll tell you what, hit get directions. Let's see what happens there. That's what you got to do. Now, hit direct. Oh, they're going to want us to type in the address, aren't they? Oh, we got the address right here, though. Why don't we just hit directions and see what happens. Enter the location on, or right-click on map. All right, right-click on map. Let's see what happens. Too much work. Too much work. All right, you guys will have to go and play on this thing yourself. All right, let's go back to the screen with this screen here. All right, look. Anyway, guys, there's all kinds of other cool stuff on here that you can sit around and play with forever. Oh, let's go to this quick search button. This is pretty cool here. Here's a place where you can go, and it will allow you to put in the bedrooms and baths and all of that, and square footage and age and so forth. Be very careful with this because you'll screen out a lot of potential deals if you get carried away here. But let's just put in price range here, just for the heck of it. Let's put in $0 to $10,000. Just playing a game here and see what happens. It's going to pull up all the houses in Jacksonville in $0 to $10,000. Oh, look at this. Scroll that up. Look at this, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at all these. There's 8 houses right here. Scroll it back down a little so we can see them. 8 houses right here. They're actually listed for less than $10,000. Now there's some on here that says sale price is $0. I don't know what the deal is. Here's one that actually sold for $1. I pulled it up yesterday. This house literally sold for $1. I don't know what. Oh, here's one. Pull this one up. Look at this. Asking price is $900 on a 1-bedroom, 1-bath condo out in Atlantic Beach. If I'd have saw this earlier, I'd have been the owner of that one, I can tell you. And this says, I pulled this up and it says it actually sold for $900. Somebody got a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 864 square foot condo for $900. So you always want to make sure you put in a $0 to $10,000, $0 to $15,000, or a $0 to $20,000 just to see what's in your area that pops up. Now, let me point out, go back, if you will, to the information screen. Back again. I want to point out something. This is only going to send you the properties that just hit the market, or the properties that had a change this day on price. So remember, this is not all the properties that are in the system. This is just what today's updates are. So, but I'll tell you, this is enough to keep you busy. With what we've got right here on Listing Book right now, we make approximately 40 to 50 offers a week from these, and most of them right from our desk. We don't even have to go see the houses if we can get photos. If we don't know the area and we don't know what the house looks like, we always go take a look at it before we make an offer on it. But this sure makes it easier. You can also get the history on here of what they sold for and what the asking price is. I think I showed you that. So anyway, I brought it to you. Now, I hope you got it in your area. So ask your realtor, ask any realtor, especially any REO realtor, if they can get you on Listing Book where you live. And I hope they can, because this is a truly invaluable tool and it's absolutely free to you. So, good stuff. Go make some offers on bank-owned properties. See you next week.